then she has 4 guy friends.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So there's 4 sausages, 1 samosa.
Oh, the word.
Hello.
My feeble heart.
Hello and welcome back to the Blêrie Podcast with myself and Arod. Arod, how are you?
I'm doing good now, how are you?
I'm good.
Just very fun. Bloody fun.
It's bloody hot and I feel like we say that every week, but it's true every week. What can I say?
Nothing changes around here.
Nothing changes and a lot changes at the same time. I guess that's why it's called life. Anyway, how was your weekend?
Weekend was good. What did I do? I had a gig. There was supposed to be a gig and then I was double booked, so I didn't play.
Ooh, that must be nice. Double booked.
Yeah, I'm missing out on money.
That is now the epitome of success when you get double booked.
Booked so much that someone
That means
else...
at least 2 people wants to book you.
No! Means I got booked for the same show as someone else and they used them instead of me.
You were double booked. Not
Yes.
you got double booked. Like you were booked here and booked there.
No.
Okay.
It's double booked.
No, that
everything.
is then not good news.
It's not good news, it's bad.
But why didn't you and the other person fight for it?
They were sort of already on stage and
Still.
busy with their thing.
It could have been part of the show. Fight for your...
Fight for your future!
For your right to party!
And to work to make money so that I can afford food.
Exactly. I would have punched the guy.
Would you have watched that show?
I would have watched it also.
Can you pet that dog? Do you know that?
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
I did one with my cat.
Oh, did you? Oh, word.
That's
And-
not good. So then you couldn't do a gig. Sorry for your troubles. I don't know why that sounded insincere.
Well, maybe because there was a smile on your face. I'm so sorry
I'm so
for your
sorry.
trouble.
I don't know how emotions work. I'm so sorry for your troubles. No, but really, that's cock. My weekend was fun.
Yeah.
And my week, I was on vacation.
Tell us about your week.
Vacation.
You went away on vacation.
Last week,
Yeah.
we went to Sonneblom Park. The people whose place it is that invited us, loveliest people, characters, like they have stories of their lives and they entertained us thoroughly. But they are so nice that it's suspicious
Oh, really?
because they are just nice. We would have left Friday
Yeah.
and gotten there Friday and be there Saturday, Sunday, what. But then we only left Saturday.
Oh.
And my dad's birthday, his 60th birthday, was Sunday.
It was Sunday, yes.
So then, 9 o'clock Saturday evening, we realized, oh, his birthday is tomorrow. But we don't have something planned. So I WhatsApped the lady whose place it is. And I said, do you have any recommendations? Like, what can we do for him tomorrow morning? What. Now, their house is also there. Well, their vacation house. They live not there, but what. So she said, come to my place tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And when we got there, she made like platters,
Oh, wow.
foods, alcohol. We
Oh
went
my
swimming. We went 11 o'clock. We only left at night. We were like just carrying the whole day with them. It was so nice and they went to so much trouble. And I think my dad enjoyed his birthday. Then I said I've never been to Creerwiltuin. So we were talking about Creerwiltuin and I was like, I've never been. And the one morning they rocked up, they said, come.
Come, we're going.
And then they took us to Creerwiltuin.
Oh, my goodness.
And I took some lovely photographs. You must go check on Facebook. Because the guy borrowed me his fancy schmancy camera. He was like, you can use that for the day. And I was like... And then I was like a tour guide for them.
Oh,
Like
wow, really? Okay.
Who's the one?
David Attenborough.
Like a David Attenborough. I was like, this is the majestic African giraffe.
This is the sound of the South African hippo. It also sounds like a 4x4, as you said.
A quad bike.
A quad bike.
I thought the hippo was a quad bike. A hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Anyway, it was lovely. I had the best time. I didn't want to come back. But then we had the Sonneblom Fees on Saturday. So I had to come back. No choices was given. And I was excited for the Sonneblom Fees. So we returned on Friday. And then Saturday it was Sonneblom Fees. Let me tell you. Fees it was. We had a great time.
That's awesome.
And I met Dricus Du
You
Plessis.
met
The world champion.
World champion.
World champion. And then I took a picture with him, put it on social media. Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie, what. And then people in the comments started shipping us, as the youth would say. Oh, julle maak a cute couple. Hallo julle. And I'm like, I think him and his girlfriend would disagree. And she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. Lovely lady. But I'm like, stop shipping us. It's not gonna happen. But, like, if we are in a fight, I might win. I still believe that.
Against who?
Against Dricus. I'm scrappy.
Yes.
To be honest,
For Sean
I
Strickland.
met him in person. And I still don't know what his face looks like because I was just looking at his arms. That's all I noticed.
Oh, really? Did you only notice
You
his
can
arms?
see that punches would hurt
Yes.
if it has that at the back end. Ne?
Yes.
I mean, his arms is a sight to behold. I'm not gonna lie. No clue what his face looks like.
I just see the sunbril in the face and it
Yeah,
was
I
massive.
put his sunbril for the photo. I put my sunbril for the photo so that we can go twinsies.
Yes. No wonder people thought, listen, hey, you two. Because maybe they
Because the
thought.
sunglasses.
Because of the sunglasses, exactly.
Twinsies.
And
And then we met some of the Lions players. My word. You know, the last time I was at Ellis Park, I complained here on top of this podcast about how cock the Lions were playing.
Yes.
Alright. Then you would think if you meet someone in person, maybe you would keep your opinions to yourself. But I am not
Oh my.
that type of person.
What did you say?
I was just saying, I was having a conversation with one of the players' mothers.
Oh my word.
She loves me. I love her too. She's lovely. We were chatting and I was like, yeah, I went to Ellis Park the other day and it wasn't a great experience. I'm not going to name names. But someone, someone disappointed me greatly. Because there's nothing worse than watching the Blue Bulls win. And I had to endure that. I sat in traffic to get there. For that. And I was just sitting there.
Like, yeah. They're like, listen, unfollow. That's what they were doing.
And I also realized that mothers loves me because all the youth people, because it was fierce with lots of different age
Groups.
groups. But there was lots of youths. One of the girls referred to what was that song? It was a Black Eyed Peas song because it was DJ Two-Tone that
Okay.
they were making music and they played something from Black Eyed Peas. And she's like, I love this. They take all the oldies and make it into a new mashup.
Yeah.
She referred to Black Eyed Peas as a oldies. Is what I'm saying. So that's just to give you an inclination of how youthful the crowd was. Anyway, so they would come up to me and say, oh, Sami, my mother loves you. So,
Wow. Know your audience, eh? But
mothers are always right.
if there's an afternoon tea, you should be emceeing.
Anyway, then Sunday I had to work
Oh, yeah.
at Blêrie Park. I was a bit hungover. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm not a big drinker. But I'm not one to like look a gift horse in the mouth.
And say no thank you for the
And
alcohol.
the horse was gifting. And Tannie Gerda came with me.
Yeah.
At the beginning I wasn't sure if she was gonna enjoy it because it's like music and it was just me and her there and I was actually working. It's the greatest sort of work.
Yes, it is the greatest sort of work.
It's not really
amazing.
work, but still I have to go on stage and what and Tannie Gerda was alone there, so I wasn't sure. But she made friends quick
Brilliant.
and she had the best time.
That's
so we had like a mother-daughter outing
Yeah.
and chatted to Dricus and the Lions and Angelique Gerber.
Yes.
And the Pisangskille, who I am a fan of.
Yeah, they're great.
So it was great.
Okay.
I had a lovely weekend.
That's amazing.
I am a bit tired. I don't know if you're supposed to be tired just after you return from vacation.
Oh, well, no, but you worked straight after vacation.
But I am.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, wow. Well, something I did on Saturday as well. In the morning, I woke up very early because there were people trying to do a Guinness record with ice baths. Like, there was like 25 of them spread out, and they tried to get like, how much? I think they sort of broke the record thingy of like 525 or something that they got. And so you jump in the ice bath and you sit there for a minute and then you jump out. And the next people, I emceed that. And then I also jumped into the ice bath with my drums. And it was crazy cold. It was
a hard day.
It was a very hard day. It really was.
I wouldn't have minded the ice bucket during that day.
Blood red on my face
can imagine.
Because someone didn't put on sunscreen. So. Well done to me.
That's the other thing. I don't know if you saw when I spoke about my experience at the Kruger National Park. I was supposed to be watching the animals, but instead I watched the tourists.
Oh really? Oh.
Because I realized, I did not know this, that there are trappe of van vergelijking when it comes to whiteness. I realized this because I consider myself to be white. I am a Caucasian.
Caucasian.
But I've never been that white. You can spot the tourist. David Attenborough voiced them.
Oh, really?
Because you can see them with the socks. Why is there an ant on me the whole time?
You're attracting wildlife from your weekend.
They wear high socks, normally white, with closed shoes. There's not a plucky in sight on top of a tourist's foot.
Okay.
Also, they wear a hat. You know, the floppy bush hats.
Yes.
That is a tourist thing.
Yeah, it's a very tourist.
Also, they wear a frown. The European tourists are not very friendly. Because in South Africa, we have this thing of...
Hello, how are you? Yeah.
If you walk past someone, not the tourists, they're like...
Why are you greeting me?
And the sun was assaulting them. They are not used to this African sun business. So we are African white. European white attracts the sun and it makes them blush all over.
Because if they say half a ray of sun, but it is because they in Europe land.
The sun is different there.
The sun is very different there.
Even if the sun is shining, it's not. It's lazy sunrise.
The sun is like.
They are half-heartedly coming here with the rays. Here in South Africa, it's one of the few things that's working. It's guys.
Pew!
Not today. Pew 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 pew. That's a sunrise.
Is that a sunrise? Okay. You get sunburn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see there was this soccer match? Ne? And I think we can all agree that soccer is a stupid sport, but that has nothing to do with this story. Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Okay.
That is two big teams,
Two
as
very
far
big
as I
teams,
understand. There was a 30-minute delay because of sock issues.
Because of sock issues.
And I immediately laughed and thought that would never happen in rugby.
No, it will never happen.
But then I read further, I was like, what can this, wasn't it fashionable enough? Or what's the problem? But it turns out the team's socks was too close to each other in colour. And the ref was like, no, my eyes is not going to work. Someone needs to change their socks. And then someone had to drive to like a mall to go and buy socks for...
That is ridiculous.
Isn't it like that? How does that happen? Don't you have to get your kit approved
beforehand? Yes. Yeah. So kit approval beforehand person didn't do their job.
It's soccer. What can I say?
That's amazing.
I thought maybe the silkies wasn't fashionable enough or high enough. We know the Europeans like high socks.
They do. They like very high socks that you tie with a lace at the top.
Okay, but all rugby socks is also high. I think.
Yeah, they're also high. Yeah.
Have you seen what's his name? Jesse Creel, ne?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen his legs?
He's got little monsters.
He's one of those whose faces I still don't know what they look like. Because my eyes are boring into his legs. Yeah. He looks like he can strangle a python with that babies. With that bad boys. The other day a TikTok came up as if the algorithm just knew Sami needed some candy to watch for her eyes. It was just a video of him stretching.
Oh my word.
And it was zoomed into his legs. And I was like, okay.
I can do with this.
Okay. I was like, why is this TikTok 3 hours long? I just watched it in a loop.
Wow.
I'm being extra spicy today.
I see so.
Speaking of TikTok.
Okay.
And TikTokers.
Yes.
It's a YouTuber, not a TikToker. But he was arrested because he allegedly supplied snake venom to people at the party as drugs.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, the youth is running out of things to do.
Hmm.
Isn't that...
What happened when they took the snake venom?
I don't know. First of all, how did he get the snake venom? That is the question.
Was it real snake venom? Was it self-extracted snake venom?
This seems like a plot of one of my books. Imagine he's like, it's snake venom.
Snake venom.
That ties in nicely to last week's cookies and cream.
It does.
Right? Where I didn't want to spoil it. It also contained snake venom. Oh, we need to be stopped.
No.
I have blisters on my foot. I now have a seertjie on my elleboog and I have a blauwkool there.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Before the Sonneblom Fees, I asked my friend Rita to dress me for the Sonneblom Fees because she has creative the clothing what. And she got my outfit ready. So Friday I had to go to Pretoria to get my outfit. And she let me know, she said I'm wearing a dress. So she said, please don't get any bruises on your legs this week. And I was like, you're saying that as if I have a choice.
Yeah.
As if I'm doing it on purpose. She said, wrap yourself in bubble wrap.
I walk around like I want to see that.
You may unwrap yourself to tan, but only for 30 minutes at a time because blisters will also look cock. I did not get any blauwkool for the entire week at the Marlofpark.
Wow.
In the bush. In the bush. Anyway, then there's no other news. There's a lot of newsworthy things, but depressing things like petrol's probably going up again.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't need that sort of negativity.
No, I saw something. So somebody had a baby who's in my circles is a big thing.
Who had the baby?
David Guetta and his new wife.
Oh, I thought like your friends.
No, David Guetta is in the music industry.
I saw this morning on Instagram first baby.
Yeah.
I was like, who cares? I'm sorry, but children are assholes.
Wow.
They are. And if you say not my child is a little angel.
But everybody thinks that their child is.
Okay, but if they do, they are either delusional or they are liars.
Are you going to tell them that?
I will. Here's the thing. Yes, they are cute. Yes, they resemble you. Unless they're doing bad things, then they are your husband's child. They are cute. But every child is an asshole at some point. They are so honest. They just say whatever is in their brain.
Yeah.
They want what they want. They always want something. They always like, give me food. Change my diaper. So needy.
I need to live.
I need water. Stand in the rain. I'm just kidding. Not about the children being assholes. That's a fact. Sometimes they are. All of them. Even when we were children, we were assholes sometimes.
Never.
It's biological.
Is it biological?
It is. It's science. Read a book. Are you ready to hear about what book
I am ready.
Sammy's book then.
This book, I can't give you the trigger warnings in a list form.
Last week's was fantastic.
It was great last week's one. This one, trigger warning for everything. If there's anything you are triggered by, it's in this book.
So we just put a red flag across
It's
the
just-
podcast now.
This book is all sorts of fucked up. Alright? It pushed my limits. There was a certain scene in this book where I put the book down
Yeah.
and looked into space for an hour.
Questioned your life
Just
decisions.
questioning if I am okay. I was. Because I continued. Okay. This book is called Summon Us.
Okay.
Who wrote it again? What's the name? Speak amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Summon Us, M.T. Adams. Okay. The female main character, her name is Daisy.
Okay.
It is Daisy. Her name is Daisy. She lives in this town. She and her 4 friends, four boys and she, they were together in high school, besties, what. They all had a bit of a crush on her. They all hanged out. Lovely. But this town is gefok in their koppe.
Yeah.
And there's some sort of cult going on. Okay, this freaked me out. I'm freaked out by cults. Because you know how easy it would be to accidentally join a cult. I'm afraid of that.
It can happen in a split.
It can happen. Anyway, so they were like culty people, this town. And they decided they were going to sacrifice her. On like an altar.
Oh my word.
Killing her. Pew pew. With a sword or something. They have a ritual and she's on an altar with her white dress. Fucked up business.
Wow.
Her 4 friends had to watch this and they tried to save her, but they couldn't. So they were also fucked up in the head because of this business. But she got it away. Everyone thought she died, but she didn't.
Oh my word.
So she was just like recuperating after being like cut up and stuff. And when she got away, she was found by a serial killer.
Okay.
Who also kept her for like years. Like she had bad luck, this lady. But then she got it away, okay?
Yeah.
And she trained and she plotted a revenge plan against this town. And she was a little meant to be, alright? Mental breakdown.
Mental breakdown.
Which I mean fair. She went through it.
You can understand.
She went through it. So like years later, she returns to this town
YOLO.
to
Yes. Sorry.
eject it. What her revenge? Eject. No. What's the word?
To.
Is that the house pipe?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a hose pipe going.
my dad is wetting the grass. But what's the word? Say in the comments if you know what I'm trying to say. She's there to revenge these people. She's going to murder people. Badly. She's not going to be gentle about it. Not a quick, just a bullet in the head. No. She has plans. But then the 4 friends, they're like, we're going to help you.
Oh wow.
We want in on this revenge. But the crush that they had on her did not disappear. No. They all still craved the flower of the daisy. Why are you looking confused?
Yes, because this is just guys. Or what?
She's she, and then she has 4 guy friends.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so there's 4 sausages, 1 samosa.
Oh my word.
They are like, okay, there's 4 of us here, you have 3 holes, we'll make it work. Logistically, we'll make a plan.
There's a belly button, we'll make it full. Yeah.
2 can fit in there. I mean, it's this book is one of the spiciest books I've ever read. Like, it's a lot, okay? And they go about helping her with her revenge. But also, they didn't have it easy. They had to watch her get sliced on an altar. They have their own problems. So all of these people just came together and wreaked havoc. Okay? And then there's a specific scene that I'm not going to spoil it for you. But what I'm going to say is, if you are faint of heart, or if you don't want to read something questionable, and you are not a fan of corpses, then maybe give this book a skip. This book was a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a lot.
But she got it her revenge. And they lived happily ever after. She and her men.
Oh my word.
Plural. Once, 4 jacks in a jail.
Oh my god. Went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. I don't know what
it's like 4 jacks in a jail if they pleased each other. I don't know. Anyway, so that is Summon Us by M.T. Adams. Trigger warnings for everything. Enjoy.
Wow. That's what I suppose one does with 4 jacks in a jail.
4 latte en 'n platte.
Wow.
Anyway. Happy reading.
So I've got a fun fact for you.
Can I just say something else before we move on?
Okay.
The one lady on TikTok, I follow her. She's so funny. She does book reviews, but she's not shy about saying what. And then she said about one of these books about the about the spicy bit. She was like, "You will be wetter than a bucket of snails."
Oh, sis.
It made me laugh. Snails are gross.
Snails are very gross.
Especially the homeless ones. You know, the ones without the dopper. Slugs. Oh. I feel like they are a prank. Slugs are a prank on the world.
I don't even like thinking on them.
And they eat your plants, which it's rude.
That's rude.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not doing Arod's idiotic joke. What are we doing?
Did you know, chappies? What did we say?
Arod is like a chappy piper. He's here to amuse you with his knowledge.
His knowledge.
Okay, so you're giving us a did you know fun fact business.
Yes.
My coffee is finished. That's a nightmare.
Don't worry.
Go for it.
Did you know?
So, did you know when the Titanic sank, there was the pastry chef, and his name was Charles Joubert. Because he was French.
It?
I don't know.
If it's French, it's
Charles Jacques. So then what happened is that he was then baking bread and going crazy like there while the Titanic was busy sinking. He was making some bread, and then he's like, screw it, I'm going to die anyways and whatever. So then he gave the bread to all the lifeboats and things like that, and then he started like making a mess and just going crazy. And then he was also drinking a lot of whiskey, and he was like, he's going to die now anyways. And he also took some of the chairs and he threw them into the ocean so that people come and climb on them so that they can be alright. Eventually the ship went down, and then he was still floating there, and because he was horribly drunk.
You make it look like it was vacation. He was floating there.
He was floating there.
And because he was drunk?
He was horribly drunk, and because it's whiskey, it makes your heart pump faster. So then he somehow managed to survive some time in the water, and he got onto one of these things that he threw in, and then he got to a upside down life raft. And he managed to survive. So he survived because his heart...
I don't think you're giving people the right idea here. It doesn't mean don't drink and you'll be okay.
And go and jump into the to the North Atlantic Sea.
The same thing happens. It's sad. It's the sad fact. But if people like drink and drive and they get into an accident, they normally survive and the other people die.
Yeah.
Because their body is all limp and what. Which is not good.
Which is not good, no.
But, yeah.
So
in this case, I mean, he was nice giving people bread. And he threw them
with
tools to help them survive. I mean, he deserves a little whiskey. And there's no law against drinking and swimming.
No.
There should be.
So yeah, he then survived.
That is a fun fact.
And then he landed up after that, then he went and he worked as a marine.
But also there's that one girl that was on the Titanic who survived 3 shipwrecks. She survived the Titanic.
What?
She survived the Olympia, which was the Titanic's sister ship.
Oh my word.
Who was most bombed there in the harbour. She
Okay.
was on top of that one too. 3 shipwrecks that she survived.
Oh.
I'm starting to think she's bad luck.
There must be a connection there.
Anyway, that was a fun fact. Thank you for sharing.
Pleasure.
I think that's all I have to say.
That's all you
How
have to
long
say.
have we been talking?
Yeah.
31 minutes. I think that's okay.
Perfect.
Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if there's anything interesting you want us to talk about. Let me know what interesting books you have read recently. And I hope you have a great day.
All right.
Alright, Arod.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
No, thank you for you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.